Yeah, it's not the Caribbean, is it?
We start this adventure heading for Newmarket, Ontario, a quick 40-minute dash north of Toronto to explore the lost Newmarket Canal. The canal is easy to find for those who want to check out this 100-year-old artifact, and the town of Newmarket has made it easy to explore thanks to a network of walking and cycling trails. Just off Green Lane East, there's Rogers Reservoir Conservation Area, which has a large parking area and historical plaques describing the canal. From there, it's a 1.2-kilometer walk north along the river to what would have been lock number 3 on a 3-lock canal. The idea of linking Lake Ontario with Lake Simcoe along the Rouge and Holland River system existed on paper as far back as the early 1800s, thanks mostly to the success of the Erie Canal in upstate New York, a rash of canal building on Ontario during the early 1900s, most notably the Rideau and Welland canals. After completion of the Trent Canal system in 1904, the civic leaders of Newmarket went to Ottawa to lobby the government for a canal of their own. In 1906, despite warnings there may not be enough water flow in the river to support canal operations, by the summer of 1912, the first 2 sections of a 3-section system, including 3 locks, 3 swing bridges, and a turning basin, had been completed. Unfortunately for the project, World War I broke out, and a change of government took place in Ottawa, and the project was cancelled as early predictions from engineers had come true, and the limited water flow meant it would take nearly 2 days to fill a lock, compared to the 20 minutes of the locks of the Trent-Severn system. Today, most of the structures are gone. The turning basin has been filled in. What would have been Lock 1 has been buried. Lock 2 has been filled in as well, but the top cap is still exposed and you can walk around to get a feel of how big the lock would have been had it been completed. The water control dams are in still place and actively control the river today. It's not a total loss, however. The town of Newmarket has made steps to protect the last remaining evidence of this lost canal. The Green Lane swing bridge, ring gear, and bogies get a regular coat of paint to protect them from the forces of nature. And during the summer of 2017, when the new bridge was built on 2nd Concession Road, the lock was protected with a wonderful structure built around it to make it easy for those who want to view the lock. Sadly, however, like all nice things in this world, there's always a fool with a can of spray paint that doesn't understand the historical importance of this 100-year-old structure. Continuing on with our adventure, we leave Newmarket behind and head west to Caledon and check out the Cheltenham Badlands. The strange formation of Queenston Shale, which normally isn't this close to the surface, creates red and greenish colored badlands, or areas of soft rock devoid of vegetation. The Badlands were once a rather unknown area. However, thanks to things like Google Satellite View and Street View, more and more people are discovering these interesting natural phenomena. With no parking available along the road, the more and more people discovering this area were creating a traffic nightmare. And in the spring of 2018, the Ontario Heritage Foundation, which acquired the site in 2000, closed off the area completely and built a viewing platform and parking area to help control the flow of people and cars. You can no longer walk down into the quarry. It's to protect the geological rarity of these badlands. And unfortunately, the day we were there, the site had just been closed off for the winter a few days earlier. So watch for a future video next spring where we visit these badlands again. That wraps things up for this adventure, but feel free to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell in the bottom corner to be notified of our upcoming video where we hike the Niagara Glen and check out the H2O Highway, better known as the Welland Canal.